Mr. General Evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, welcome guests, and especially Prasad. Well, I didn't really have like I said, a manual outline, so I didn't know what to necessarily look for, but we knew it was going to be a humorous and entertaining speech. And it certainly delivered on that front, absolutely. But it was also educational. I mean, you basically took the Toastmasters program and changed it to a drinking program. So you did it effectively in your conclusion. We didn't know that was coming, but I think when it comes to humorous kind of speeches, you kind of throw the opening, and I'm coming back to the opening and the conclusion out of the window, and you don't need that. So I think you definitely totally delivered. So, as I said, we didn't know where you were going to go. But it wasn't required. You had some simple descriptions for the vices, and I think you did that very effectively with even with props. That said, of course, one could make a little warning that if you would take this speech outside of this club, certain language that you used and the prop that you used maybe not so appropriate. But I think for us here in the club, they were, and we definitely appreciated that. So I really sort of enjoyed your technique of taking something normal, like an educational program and such like that, and then applying drinking to it during your speech, which of course makes it humor. It makes it humorous. So as a technique, that worked really well for you, and I thank you for that. So aside from those warnings I gave you about taking a speech outside the club, I really don't have anything more to suggest to you. You're a very accomplished speaker and you delivered on all fronts. I mean, that said, I think there was an irony you sort of missed, which is, and if you master the vice of drinking, the other two that you outlined as not being, being frowned upon usually follow suit, and you act on those as well once you've mastered the art of drinking. I think that's something you could have brought in and pointed out. And then I think, if you indulge me in your conclusion, you could have used a favorite quote of mine, which is follows also our movie theme, which is by a famous long dead actor, Humphrey Bogart. One of his quotes is, "The whole problem with the world is that everybody else is one drink behind." So I think you could use that.